Good evening. Welcome to the Thursday, August 12th, 2021 Kern County Planning Commission meeting. We'll begin with roll call.
Commissioner Ashley?
Here.
Commissioner Johnson?
Here.
Commissioner McGiffey?
Here.
Commissioner Skidmore?
Here.
Commissioner Spray?
Here.
Mr. Murphy?
Here.
Mr. Hall?
Here.
Ms. Simon?
Here. Thank you. Item B is commissioner member announcements or reports. Do we have any announcements or reports from fellow commissioners? Seeing none, we will move on to item C, approval of the minutes from July 22nd, 2021.
Madam Chair, if there's no other commissioner comments, I make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Sprague and a second by trustee Ashley. We will go with all ayes.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Item D, cases withdrawn or request for continuance. Number 4, I will pass this over to Mr. Murphy to provide us background.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the Commission. We actually have 2 items this evening that we are recommending continuance on. One item we inadvertently did not include under this section, but the staff and the agenda does recommend that it being continued. So I will read both of those at this time. The first is SPA number 21, map number 10126, zone change case number 13, map number 10126. Our applicants are Rupinder, Gurmit, and Gurvinder, and Parneet Judge by Cornerstone Engineering. The staff recommendation is to continue that project until September 9th, 2021. The second item is case number 5. This is conditional use permit number 139, map 101. The applicant for that project is the Roman Catholic Bishop of Fresno by Radon Design Group. The staff recommendation is also continue that project until September 9th, 2021. That completes the items that are being requested for continuance tonight.
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve items 4 and 5.
Do we
as
need?
read into the record by staff.
Great. Are there any members of the public that need to comment on either of these items? Seeing none, we will move forward with trustee Sprague's motion. Is there a second? Second by trustee Ashley. We will do a vote on the screen. We're awaiting one.
I thought I was waiting on an aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Great. We are now on item E, consent agenda. Consent agenda, these items scheduled before the Planning Commission, which are being recommended for approval by the staff and the applicant, have been informed of any special conditions and has no objections. The hearing on these items may be expedited if no member of the commission or audience wishes to comment or ask questions on the case. We have cases number 1, number 2, and number 3. I will send it over to Mr. Murphy to provide background.
Thank you again, Madam Chair. The first item is case number 1. GPA number 7, map 192, zone change case number 7, map number 192. Our applicant is U.S. Borax Inc. This project's located approximately 1.5 miles northwest of the community of Boron in unincorporated Kern County. The 2 actions before your commission tonight, the first is to amend the land use, open space, and conservation element of the Kern County General Plan from map code 1.1, 8.3, and 8.4 to 7.3 or a more restrictive map code designation. The second item is a change in zone classification from A1 to A1MH, from A1 and A1MH to M3 or a more restrictive map code designation. I would note that your commission did receive a addendum on this project tonight. And the purpose of this addendum was to correct a couple of the findings. There was a typographical error that was included in that, so a revised set of findings and a revised resolution have been provided. So the recommendation changed slightly. The final recommendation before your commission this evening is to advise the Planning Commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors to approve the general plan amendment as requested, enact ordinance and adopt resolution approving the zone change as requested, and adopt the suggested revised findings as set forth in the draft revised resolution. The second item on consent this evening is case number 2, SPA 19, map number 230, zone change case number 121, map number 230. Our applicant is FH2 LLC, which is Frontier Communities by Cornerstone Engineering. This project is located approximately 600 feet southeast of Orange Street and 35th Street West intersection in the Rosamond area. There are two actions for this item as well. The first is to amend the land use, open space, and conservation element of the Rosamond specific plan from map code 6.2 2.5 to map codes 5.3 2.5, or a more restrictive map code designation. The second action is a change in zone classification from C2 PD FPSH to R1 FPSH, or a more restrictive district. The project site is approximately 0.62 acres. The staff recommendation is to advise your commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors to adopt resolution and findings approving the specific plan amendment as requested, adopt resolution, findings, and enact ordinance approving the zone change case as requested, with the zone change to become effective upon recordation of a final map subdivision as set forth in the attached draft resolution. The final item on consent this evening is case number 3, tentative track number 7391. Our applicant for this case is the same as the second item, FH2 LLC Frontier Communities by Cornerstone Engineering. This project is located on the northeast corner of 35th Street West and Orange Street, again in the Rosamond area. Vesting tentative track map number 7391 proposes to divide a 30.15 acre parcel into 115 residential lots, all ranging in size from 6,001 square feet net to 8,013 square feet net. The site includes a 34,481 square foot net sump lot, and then it also includes a 41,805 square foot net designated remainder. The applicant has requested limited design variations to the land division ordinance to allow blocks less than 2 tiers of lots wide, and then also double frontage lots. The staff recommendation is to approve the vesting tentative track map with the associated limited design variations to allow the block less than 2 tiers of lots wide and double frontage lots, all subject to the recommended conditions of approval. Adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the attached draft resolution. That completes the reading of the consent calendar tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Are there any commissioners who would like to remove any of the cases off of consent? Seeing none, is there any member of the audience public that would like to remove any of the cases off of consent? If so, please step forward to the microphone. Seeing none, it looks like we have all 3 items under consent. I will entertain a motion.
Madam Chair, I'd make a motion to approve items 1, 2, and 3 as read into the record by staff.
Thank you, Commissioner Sprague.
I will second.
A second by Commissioner Judge. We will move on the screen for a vote. 5 ayes, motion carries. Thank you. Are there any right to appeals for these items?
Madam Chair, number 3 has a right to appeal. Items 1 and number 2 will be scheduled before the Board of Supervisors, but item number 3 is final, which it is a track map. So the appeal period is a little bit shorter. So for projects where the Planning Commission action is final, those actions are subject to appeal to the Board of Supervisors by any interested person, and no development proposed by any application may be authorized until the final date of appeal, until after the final date of appeal. That appeal may be filed with the Kern County Planning and Natural Resources Department, located at 2700 M Street, Suite 100 in Bakersfield, on forms we have available at the department website and at the department. That filing must also include a filing fee of $540. For track maps, that appeal must be filed within 10 days from the date of decision of your commission. Again, any such appeal must be accompanied by the appeal fee of $540. If no appeal is received, the action of your commission is considered final.
Thank you. We're on item F, public presentations. This portion of the meeting is reserved for persons desiring to address the commission on any matter not on this agenda and over which the commission has jurisdiction. Speakers are limited to 2 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record before making your presentation. Seeing none from the public, we will move on to item G, actually. No items in G. We've cleared those. We are on item H, adjournment. The next Planning Commission meeting is scheduled for August 26, 2021. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Sprague, second by Commissioner Ashley. All ayes?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Aye.
sense of sadness that no amount of talk therapy